What's up everyone, I am Toku Tyler, and today we will be taking a look at the DX Build Genius Form RideWatch from Kamen Rider Geo. This is, of course, one of the final form RideWatches for all the riders. At this point, I do not know if they're going to do every final form, but I have seen, Genius, Muteki, Mugen Damashi, all that stuff, Trideron form, all those ones, and I have seen Puto Tierra, which I really, really want because I love O's. But this is, of course, Build's final form RideWatch for Genius, and it looks awesome, it sounds awesome, it's just all around cool. And so here's the front of the box as we are looking at, very cool, Genius build right there, the RideWatch. Up here with the armor time on the driver, this cool little design for the label and everything. It's not just one color, it has this little bit of gold and black up there. It's very cool. And then, of course, one of the cool parts of the box, you have Genius Form itself right there from Build's Time 2017. And then on the side, the stuff it works in, very cool. And then, of course, on the back, the Genius Form, very cool. And all the stuff it does in the driver, of course, like the time brake, the stuff on its own, very, very awesome. That's so cool. Okay, and of course, do not eat your toys, so get ready for this, because I haven't done a Geo video in a while, and we'll get right into this. And here it is, the Genius Form RideWatch. It's so cool. It's got this nice pearl white background, or base, to it and everything, but look at the faceplate and the button. They have little specks in them. I love it. I love that effect. I love it when they do that. It's so cool and shiny. I love it. It's so good. Okay. Anyway, as you can see, there's Build's logo, just like with the Build RideWatch 2017 down there. Just like with this guy. Let's see if we can... Sorry. So, 2017 Build's logo. It's just like this one, but I will be making comparisons to it. So, it's pretty cool. So, if we press the button, we get the first sound. Really cool. And just something I've noticed with playing around with it, it has like a deeper sound to it. I don't know if that's just mine, but it's like a deeper kind of sound to it than the normal RideWatches, but that's cool. So turn the faceplate, we complete the image with the tubes on the mask and everything. It's so cool. Okay, now for the second sound. That's really cool. And if you notice, it doesn't do the ticking and then says Genius. It just uses the whole sound clip to say the description and then build Genius Form. That's so cool. I'm geeking out about this. It's awesome. Okay. So, like I said, we're making comparisons between this one and the normal Build RideWatch. So let me take the faceplate off of this one. This is what they look like without the faceplates. So you could say, you could take this one, and it's really tough, but you could do that. That's pretty cool. It still kind of works. And then you could take this one. I think that's kind of cool. You can kind of swap them. That's just something I've been doing with RideWatches, so it's pretty fun. So, onto the Genius RideWatch in the driver. That was really cool. It does this whole song for it, and then it says Genius from the Genius Full Bottle. That's so cool. And then if you notice, it says Genius going by instead of build. And then it says FIN and then period for final, because this is his final form. So it's a little bit of a difference there. I like that. And then when you put it in, it gives you all the colors instead of just white. So that's pretty awesome. So because it is a rainbow of colors for the Genius form, if you don't know. So it's really awesome. I love that. Okay, so now for the attack. It says build, so there's that. So it says genius time break, which I kind of expected, but I just wish they had done like the actual finisher for the genius full bottle, um, which says like all sides or one side, or I forget what it is, but when combining both sides, it says all sides. I wish they had put that in instead of just genius, but it's fine. It's still pretty cool, pretty awesome. So now on to gates. So still the same sounds, but with just gates. So still pretty awesome. I do love this guy so much. Genius is my favorite form from the show, besides best matches. So on to the weapons, and then we'll wrap up the video. So just before we get to the wrap up and everything, there's a couple of things I also wanted to try with this new RideWatch of mine. So I'm just going to do this really quick just because I think it would be fun. Let's... That's pretty cool. I just wanted to try it out with build. I'm not going to do the attack or anything, but that was pretty cool. And just if you were wondering, when you put it on the Decade RideWatch, it just does this. It just says build like it usually does for cross and I think grease too. Let me test that out. Yep. So it pretty much does that for any of the other build ride watches. But I thought I'd just test that out while I have this guy. So on to wrapping up the video. And so yeah, that just about does it for the Genius Form ride watch. It is still pretty cool. I think so. I don't know. I love Genius, so I'm kind of biased already, but I just think it looks good for a RideWatch version of him, and I love it. I really do. I am a bit upset about the fact that it doesn't use the final attacks, term, like all sides, time break kind of thing. I wish it did that, but overall it does look great, and it is part of my collection because I do have build, I do have cross, and whoops, cross doesn't want to stand, or cross Z, however you want to call them. Oop, I'm just holding them up with the box. And then I have grease as well. So all I really need is Rogue and then maybe Evolt, or Evil, sorry. But it is part of my build RideWatch collection, and it's really cool. It's one for the collection. That's all I can say. And it is a good representation of my favorite build form, besides Best Matches. Best Matches, I love Rocket Panda, just so you know. But this is still pretty awesome in my book. I don't know if I'm going to get any more of the Final Form ones until Puto Tira comes out, because I love me some O's. Whoops. So I want to get Puto Tira, and then I think that'll be it until certain things happen. I'm going through a certain situation right now where I can't get a bunch of Geo toys. So this is a Geo review after a while of not doing Geo stuff, so I apologize for that. I am going through a situation right now. I won't get into it right now, but it's still pretty nice to get this guy because I got this guy early on in the toy line when I found a pre-order for him on Tocollectibles. So that's why this is happening right now. I do not have any more Geo stuff at this point. Sorry, my voice is going. But yeah, so just know I do like this. It is a pretty cool representation of the Final Form, and I definitely want to get more of these Final Form ones, because at this point, I have not caught up in the show, but I don't think they're in the show. I don't know. Anyway, A+ for Genius RideWatch. I really do like it. So thank you guys so much for listening to me ramble. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell to be notified of future videos, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.